Here we go.
Hi! Welcome back. Sorry there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. Highlights.
Yes, I'm Vic, he's Vern, and don't worry. Hey, the Springboks dominated, knocked the stuffing out of the Barbarians, made them look more like a horde of, I don't know, the barbaric horde.
No.
We were like a well-trained Roman army, and we destroyed the barbaric.
Yeah. Send them packing.
I've just got to quickly, you can talk quickly, I just got to quickly get the, what's his name up?
What a game of rugby, 54-7. It was an absolute grubber. It was an absolute mauling. It was an absolute spanking.
They looked like mongrels.
They looked like mongrels. There were a lot of mongrels in it, but they looked like mongrels. Is this the summer to come? Also, for us here in Europe, it is the summer to come. For you guys, it might be the winter to come. Is it the summer to come? Oh, this is going to be epic, man. I want to find out who got the man of the match. We'll discuss who our man of the match is. I almost think you'll have to give it to Vincent Tutuka.
Yeah.
Scoring 2 tries. Looks like I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. So, guys, get into the chat. Let us know what you think about this game. Who is your player of the game? Let us know. We're going to go through all the players.
One by one.
Give them a little bit of rating. Which players were quiet? Which players didn't express themselves nicely?
Express yourself. Hey, that's what we want.
I've got the voice. I've got the voice.
You've got the voice. I'm just bloody over the moon, man. I'm over the moon because I think we just saw a fantastic game of rugby.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going 8 out of 10 or out of 10 ratings, I don't think anybody I give under a 7. I wouldn't. Cheslin Colby for man of the match. Yes, guys, in the chat, put your man of the match in.
Yes, put your man of the match in.
I think Vincent Chikatuka's got a shout. Malcolm Marks got a shout out for me.
It's just Jay says it's Cheslin Colby.
I think there's a lot of shout outs that we can have there.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will see.
So get into the chat. Let us know.
Yeah. So let's start, man. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start right at the beginning. So we got to talk about our Springboks. Vern, you got to come over to me a little bit. There you go. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, we got to start. We got to start with the coach, man. We start with old Rassie.
What you want to talk about?
Rassie's a fucking genius, man.
Legend, 10 of 10. The boy's mastered.
Man, give the man a knighthood.
Give him the presidency.
I mean, make him president of South Africa. I mean, if he can do this for our rugby, can you imagine what he can do for the country? But don't ask what you can do for yourself. Ask what Rassie can do for the country.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
No, I vote Rassie tomorrow. I guarantee you, if Rassie went on the ballot tomorrow,
president,
he fucking the UN will say it's been corrupt because like 99% of the people vote for Rassie, man.
Not even a question.
It's not even a question. We don't do questions like that, man. That's how do you say it? That's a rhetorical question.
Yes.
That's a rhetorical questions. So before we get into the Springboks and before we get into all that, okay? Let me put that back. There you go. Before we get into Ox and Rassie and all the boys, what did you think of the Barbarians today?
Actually, on paper, they look quite nice. They look like a good time. But they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the pressure. The pack was too strong.
The pack was, our 1-ton pack
was
too strong. The backline did what they had to do. Every time they had the ball, they looked dangerous.
It's just, Jay, it does smell like the 5th World Championship is coming.
3rd in a row. Guaranteed by me, don't worry.
Guaranteed by Vic.
I'm just going to do this a little bit like that. There, that's a little bit better than... No, do it like that, a little bit better. There you go. Doesn't matter.
I thought it was just a good game of rugby. It was entertaining. Barbars were weak.
Look, you've got to be honest. You've got to feel for the Barbarians. I mean, they had like 4 or 5 days real preparation.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. If they had a longer preparation,
I think they would have been better because there are a lot of good players on the team.
A lot of good players on the team. Experienced players.
Top players. But let's, who would you think was the best player for the Barbarians today? Mahoney?
No one really.
Ruben van Heerden.
No one really tickled my fancy, man.
Mark Tilley was very quiet.
It was quiet.
The worst player I can tell you
The
was
worst player,
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
He had a shocker. I felt for the man.
Absolute shocker.
You know. Yes, they are our opponents, and you don't want them to do well, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want anybody to have a game like that where you feel like Cheslin got the man of the match.
Was it Cheslin man of the match?
So the TV gave Cheslin the man of the match. We'll talk about it. We'll go through it. Let's start because we don't want to waste you guys' time. So let's go. Let's start. We start with the big boys. Ox. Solid, man. Ox was solid.
Solid. Nothing.
My question is always this, right? We're looking at this team, and I'm always thinking World Cup final, right? Is there anybody better than Ox on that position right now?
No.
Eldridge?
No. Jan-Henrik Wessels, I know. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So Ox, when you...
Ox is...
I'm not going to give points. It was very solid today.
Solid.
You know, Malcolm Marx, for me, could have been man of the match.
Could have been man of the match.
Because you saw something today that you don't see a lot. There are no... There you go, Lauren. There are no, how do you say, line-out mistakes.
No.
Not one. He is solid when he puts that ball in.
Well,
where when we changed afterwards, it wasn't as good.
Yeah. Malcolm was solid. I think he had a fantastic game.
We're not going to rate them like that. Don't worry.
We're not going to rate them like that.
Then how the guy, Azanati Mbakane, first debut for the Springboks.
Solid.
I mean, he was strong in the scrums and stuff.
Scrums are very strong. Him and Ox did well there.
I like that Malcolm Marx and him as a three.
Yeah.
I mean, who would you take out? I mean,
Vincent. I don't know. Vincent Koch is on the older side. You still got Thomas de Toy.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people there. Neetling didn't play too badly.
Jean Klein, I thought was quiet.
Quiet.
I mean, quiet in a good way.
We are drinking guy now. Have a good one, man.
Have a dop on us too, man.
I thought he was quiet.
I thought, yeah, but he didn't. How do you say? It was no negativity there from him.
No, but it was quiet.
Loot the Jager.
Played well.
Only thing is, he tried to kill his own player.
Yeah.
That head-to-head. Had that been a head-to-head against, he would have had a red card if it was the opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it there? Dupree, right?
Jean-Luc, yeah.
He tried to kill Jean-Luc Dupree.
He tried. He's very best.
But I thought solid from Luke de Jager. He will be a good bench player for Eben and for if Archie and Eben are in. He perfect player. Where are we going? Of course. Marco Verstappen, who replaced Sia Khaleesi today. Thought he played well.
He played well, also on the quiet side.
Yeah.
You know?
But I always think if you're in the pack like that, and you're quiet, and there's no negativity, you're not knocking on balls and stuff like that, you're actually playing very well.
You're playing well, but I always try to listen to the commentary, and if your name's not mentioned a lot,
yeah,
you know.
Luke de Jager was strong. Brian in the house, Brian the Bear in the house. I would have given this man of the match today.
Yes, me too.
Vincent Chikatuka. He two tries.
He took his opportunity.
He took his opportunity today. He's definitely 100% an alternative. I mean, yes, if everybody's healthy, Peter Steph's playing that position.
Yes. It's a tough position to play, man.
But would you panic now?
No.
In a game where we said, Peter Steph's not feeling 100%, we bring in Vincent.
No.
You're not panicking.
Not panicking.
And that's what, as a coach, that's what you're looking for. Are you comfortable?
What are the scores, guys?
The scores today was 54.
Oh, you mean we're not giving the players ratings?
No, we're
like
not rating them like that because it's hard to rate somebody like that. I mean, I'd have given Vincent an 8 if I was rating him.
Yes.
But no, the score today was 54-7.
Yeah, that's it, Brian. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Brian. I thought he could have had a shot at man of the match today.
Me too.
I think if you're the Springbok coach, if you're Rusty, you think my number one is Peter Steph. Peter Steph's not healthy. I play Vincent. I don't care.
We're so blessed at the flanker positions, man.
Then Jean-Luc Dupree got a bad head injury there when Luke de Jager tried to decapitate him.
Yeah.
Luke de Jager thought he was a French guillotine. But I thought he played well. He won't be the starter.
No.
No, not in that position.
No.
No, because if everybody's healthy, it's Cameron Honekom's spot.
Yes, but Cameron Hanapan's just...
His problem is very injury prone.
Yes.
He's very injury prone. Then a guy I thought had to do more today.
That was the guy I was looking at.
That's the only guy I would have not given 8 or more.
No,
Him and Sasha, I would have both given a 7 today.
As I said at the beginning or in the previous show, he was a guy that I was keeping my eye on.
Yes, because that's a position where I think we are weak.
Yes.
But I got to be. Well, we'll get to the other scrum off afterwards. But I thought not quick enough, not
not dangerous enough.
He's young. Well, not that young.
You're not that young.
But I don't know if you're Rassie, you're saying
you didn't see anything today to say
he should play ahead of Faf. He shouldn't even play ahead of Kobus. Because I thought Kobus was fantastic when he came on.
Kobus was more dangerous. You, as a scrum off, you have to be a bit dangerous.
Fuck off, man. Brian, don't fuck with me today. Not today. I'm really happy today. We're going on a road trip, a Boca one, and you come up with fucking Yom Penix. The next thing you boss is going to be talking about is fucking Zach Berger. No. Sasha, I thought Marnie was better.
I thought Marnie was better too.
Oh, if you're a one-time rugby visitor to the channel and you've watched this game today, and you have to say which of the 2 number 10s are you taking in your squad, I'm taking Marnie.
I'm taking Marnie.
On what I saw today, Marnie kicked better, played better.
Still a better choice than Jaden.
100%. 100%. At the moment, the Hendricks brothers are
out.
They are, they're on the outside trying to get in, and the door's fucking locked at the moment.
Yeah. But guys, get into the chat. Let us know your opinions. That would be super
and your
great.
man of the match.
And your guys' man of the match. We know that.
I do think Grant Williams, yeah.
It's just Jay said Cheslin Colby with a thumbs up there. Let us know your guys' man of the match. It would really interest me. Did we see it wrong?
Might be.
Did the TV pundits see it wrong? Get into the chat.
Curtly Arneson. I thought he didn't have a good first half.
Michelle Snow, Marnie did brilliant. Marnie did do brilliant.
It was fantastic. Curtly wasn't good in the first half.
No.
He didn't have
played well in the second half though.
He played very well. He bounced back. And that's something...
And Cheslin Colby was also very quiet. The second half he was much better.
Yeah.
He did score a try, but quiet was quiet.
Damien Delenda, solid as usual.
Marnie played well, still lacking big time at Flav.
Well, we got Andre.
Yeah, but he made all 5 kicks, so I was happy.
But Marnie gives you like Sasha, give you a different dimension than Pollock does. Pollock's
not too
I wouldn't
special.
start Pollock. Even in a World Cup final, I don't start Pollock.
Pollard is how can you call it? He doesn't do anything
stupid
or out of the ordinary.
Well, unless you saw the final 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, there was cuck.
But let's be honest.
Marnie will give you
flair,
speed, a bit of you don't know what's happening. I think Pollard is very predictable for defense.
Yes.
Where Marnie would scare me because you don't know what the hell the boy's going to do.
You see now, if I'm playing, let's say I'm playing in the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
And it's the quarterfinals, semi-finals, or finals. I'm not starting Pollard.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring Pollard on 25 minutes to go. Mm-hmm. When you know, unless the game is blown open already.
Yeah.
But if it's a 1 point game or 1 score game or 1 kick game, who do you want to have that last kick of the game?
Andre.
It's Andre, so you bring him off the bench.
So Michelle Snow says Cheslin. Yeah, Cheslin was great, man.
But Damien Delenda today, solid as usual.
Solid as usual.
The man never has a bad...
which was a bit...
But he never has a bad game.
No,
he never has a bad game. Then today, our captain today was Jesse. And Jesse was solid as well.
Yeah. Exactly, Yanafi. Pollard is very predictable, but he's also predictable for the defense.
Yes.
And that's what I said before. It's just, you know what you're going to get, but Marnie, you don't know what you get. You can get great Marnie, you can get cut
If Marnie can kick like he kicked today, he would be the starter.
Yes.
Yes. Ahead of Sasha.
Yes.
If he can kick like he kicked today.
Yeah.
What do you think about our captain today? I thought he was good, solid, didn't, no mistakes.
Solid,
played well.
Very solid performance.
I mean, Jesse's always 100% solid. And the man plays every minute of every freaking game.
Yeah.
He must be the rugby player in the world that plays the most minutes.
Yeah. I'm just checking out now. The trophy.
I'm not interested in this trophy.
There's only one trophy I want.
There's only one trophy I want, and it's called, for now, it's called the Webb Ellis Trophy. But after 2027 in Australia, it's going to be called the Siya Kolisi Trophy, because we are going to win it for the third time in a row. And if you're Australian or New Zealand, stick that in your pipe, you mongrels.
Jesse playing better than I'm right now. Yes, he is.
Oh, way better.
Way better. Way better.
That's the problem with Mani.
Yes,
you
Misha.
can get world-class Mani, and you can get Mani opgefok.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
And Andre...
Same with Sasha. But Sasha is 22, I expect that.
Yes.
With 26, 27, 28, I don't expect that anymore.
No.
I expect you to be more consistent. And Mani can be the greatest rugby fly-off in the world one day.
Yeah.
And the next day you wouldn't put him in a fucking...
You wouldn't make a kick in front of the poles.
You wouldn't even play him in a high school team.
No.
That's the problem with Mani.
Here comes Lance with lime milkshakes.
Choke on it. No, I love you, Lawrence. There you go. Then we got to talk about Cheslin, who did get the man of the match from the TV commentators.
Yeah, and a lot of people in the chat also think it was Cheslin.
Look, those up and unders, the challenges, the good catches, the tries. He did it all. He did it all.
In the second half, those runs he made, those little dummies, side steps.
Is he still the best rugby player on the planet? He should have been Rugby World Player of the Year.
Should have been.
I think he is.
What did I do to this?
I don't know.
Huh?
Then,
What have I done to Brian?
Opelele,
Played well.
those two grubber kicks there, beautiful.
Beautiful, played well.
Look,
good,
I
solid.
think the 15 spot is nailed for this man. I don't know who's going to take it away from him. Who we got still? What's his name? Willemse?
Now, you guys keep forgetting the way Willie Roo was, really. Was.
What? That's the question.
Chris, that is exactly was.
Listen,
We have so much respect for Willie. And I love Willie. But Willie is 35 years old. He's not going to be here in 2 years' time.
Vern also looked good at once. He was young. You know? But that was way back.
Way back.
It's what? Look, in sports, it's very easy.
What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me? In sports, it's very easy.
Now.
Your legends, you honor them. You say goodbye.
You praise them.
They're always for and forever they're there. I mean, still today, I love Donnie Gerber, Ray Mort, Morne Duplessis, but I don't want them to play anymore. I think Willie gets to 100 caps and I think it'll be done. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Meant to him, but not be the main oak.
Yeah.
There you go. Definitely.
We love Willie.
Then let's talk about the replacements. Marnus van der Merwe.
Quiet.
Look, I didn't see enough of him today, but I thought he was good, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good, Marnus van der Merwe. I thought he was good. I liked him. He played well. Jan-Hendrik Wessels came on. You need to get in the screen here, my son.
No, sorry about that.
Jan-Hendrik Wessels, he was mustard.
He was mustard, came on, played nice. Listen here, they changed the whole forward pack at once. Even Andre Estesen played flanker.
I got to give a shout out for him for the position he played.
Yeah, it's not an easy position if you never play it.
Now I think Jan-Hendrik Wessels definitely an option. Where I don't know about Marnus van der Merwe quite yet. I'm still on the fence with him. And another man I'm on the fence with is Neetling. Pretty boy.
Pretty boy Neetling for
the new Thomas Magnum. With his moustache. Now, I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him. It doesn't count as a cap, but he's got that. He played a game in the green and gold.
I don't think he's.
He didn't do anything to impress me.
But he didn't do anything to say.
No.
He didn't fuck up. Put it that way.
No, not.
Put it bluntly.
Put it bluntly. Yeah, we're putting it bluntly.
Franco Mostert.
We know Franco.
We know Franco. Franco is gonna be mustard.
But is he going to be around for the World Cup?
No, I mean
also injury prone, same as Lut de Jager.
Look, people like Aldrich Lowe and you know a lot of people that are injured, if they are healthy, you know,
it's going to be
Gerard Steenkamp.
That's a whole different ball game, man.
Then the man with the most beautiful nose in world rugby. I think he goes to the next World Cup.
Yeah.
And because he's so versatile.
And
the man is. What I say about Damien DeLinde and Jesse Krill, you always get a 7 or 8 or 9 out of 10. Kwaka, you always get a 7, 8 or 9 out of 10. This man, I've never seen have a shit game for the Springboks. Never, ever. You too, my Michelle Snow. Don't worry, man.
Join us, guys. Don't forget the morning show. We got a daily sports show every morning, 7 o'clock Central European time.
Time out. We hope it works tomorrow.
Yes, because we are on our road trip. We are heading down to Italy tomorrow to watch the U20 World Cup between Australia and South Africa, and maybe even the New Zealand against Italy game. That should be a good one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Lawrence is off to the Spur there at the waterfront. Enjoy it, Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Now, Kobus. I mean, we talked about his age and everything like that. But Kobus, he might be 36 years old.
No, yeah, but he's not on. He's not going to be there, Vic.
But he doesn't play like a 36-year-old.
No, he don't.
I mean, he was the better scrum half today than Morne.
Yes.
He played more attacking, more fluently. He gets the ball out quicker. You don't know what he's going to do. He
is unpredictable.
No, I
he
like
attacks
Kobus.
more.
If Kobus was 32 years old, guaranteed.
It's the whole.
But we'll see. I mean, look.
He's heading to the Stormers next season. We will watch him in the URC, and if he pulls his weight and stuff like that. Listen here, I'm not against a 37-year-old going to the World Cup.
Are you
ageist?
Are you an ageist?
No, I'm not. I'm not against it.
Now this man, the great divider. All I can say is, well, I don't have it right here. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. So I'll do it like this. I'll put this on quickly, and then I'm going to take my hat off to Marnie.
Yes.
Well played, Marnie Lebock. Well played. Because this man has to handle a lot of shit in his life.
Yes.
Because the newspapers in South Africa,
from us,
everybody's always a Marnie's case. Marnie was today
100%.
Pure class.
Pure class, 100%.
Marnie, keep that up. I'm rooting for you, my son.
And he is leaving the Stormers.
And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that way he plays. Let's see if he goes to Japan or something like that.
He won't be under that scrutiny.
You'll be out of the spotlight and he can develop.
Yes. Well, he's not the youngest of them.
No, but kickers only come into true age from 28, 29, 30,
But we wish Marnie all the best, man, because he did play mustard today.
This man has got to be a Springbok. He's got to be on the plane. Because what he did today playing as
a flanker.
I mean,
he's built like a flanker.
Yes, but he has given Rassie now
an option.
Yes. Some player on the team has given Rassie a little bit of a headache. This Oak now is... If you're Rassie, you're saying to yourself, listen here, I've solved a major problem here. Because I've actually got, other teams have only got 8 guys on the bench. I got 9.
Yeah.
Because I got 2. I can play him in the 12, 13, 14 role. I can play him as a flanker.
Flanker.
The 6, 7 role.
Even maybe the
8 role. This helps the box unfreaking believable.
He's like Jan-Henrik Wessels who can play the hooker and the prop.
Yes.
It's a nice headache to have because you can put this guy in and you know he's going to deliver. I thought he played well today at the flanker position. We've never seen him at the flanker position.
I didn't even know he could play that position.
Me neither. But when you see him next to the other guys there,
because he gives a dimension of in that position with the speed that he has.
Oh fucking hell!
If you spread because you're gonna have all the other guys on the wing, right? Yeah. So you got Cheslin and Delinda and Colby. So the defense is spread out because they know those motherfuckers they'll just go through us, right?
Yeah.
But if he comes off the side of the mall,
yeah,
you in shit street there, man.
Definitely, and I think he gave us a whole new option today, which is amazing.
And I can see that's typical Rassie coming up with something. No one in World Rugby would have thought Andre Essens playing flanker today.
No, we said it as a 5-3 split.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't.
It was actually a 6-2 split.
It was actually a 6-2 split.
Yeah.
Because we didn't.
So if he can play 6-2, now you need one more guy to do that, you can go 7-1 bomb squad again.
Hey,
with the options.
With options, man.
I like that. I like it. He played well. Don't forget, just put those fixtures out. Next week, Italy. Same time, same place.
Yeah.
That's in Mandela Stadium, right?
Yeah. Listen here. This team that played today.
Yes.
Okay. Which players do you think Rassie has now seen and said, ooh, this guy's got to be in the squad? I think Marnie can get a shout out. Marnie can take that fly-off position.
Look, you've got to take 3 with you, right? You've got to take 3 fly-offs with you.
Yeah, well, you've got
if you go to World Cup. I think you can take 33 players or something like that, right? So you take 3. Marnie, Sasha, and Sasha can play the 15 as well.
Yeah, but you take Damien Willemse with and you can go to another one.
But what you want is, ideally you have world-class players in every spot that can play more than one position. Because that's what you want.
Yeah.
You want that diversity. That way, your squad becomes, you might only be able to take 33, but you might be covering 50 positions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's the same as Malcolm Marks. He can play 2, but without a prop, he can play 6, 7, 8.
I'm sure about that one, yeah.
Definitely. You know, Peter Steph du Toit, 8, 7, 6,
5,
5, 4.
Play the locks.
That's what you want. That's what you want. You want that diversity where you can. I would take Marnie with. I'm going to get myself a Marnie shirt now. I'm becoming a Marnie fan.
I must say, just watching Marnie today, and you know,
It was a pleasure.
yes,
It was
And
a freaking pleasure.
and I've criticized Marnie so many times.
Yes.
I mean, I call him Marnie Lefork. You know, I mean, I've criticized that man, and he has cost us the Stormers
But you see, but
a lot.
But that's what people don't understand, right? That's me as well. I don't dislike any of the players.
No,
I don't dislike anybody. I love every Springbok player. They're almost probably fantastic people. Nice if you go for a bride, stuff like that. But for me, it is, what have you done for me lately? And what have you done on the field? Because you are a Springbok. And the only thing I don't give a shit if you're nice to your wife, to your children, whatever. If you cut the neighbor's grass, that means fuck all to me. To me, it is what you do on the field.
yeah,
And if he plays well like today, I'm going to praise the shit out of Marnie.
Yeah,
and if he has those cuck kicks like he's had before,
Yeah.
then he's going to get hammered.
but he did play well today. Vic.
He played
I was
very
very
well.
happy for him. You know, he can you can imagine.
Listen, if you came from the planet Clendacton, right? You've never watched rugby in your life. And you've looked at some players like, and they show you a video of today, Marnie, and they show you Pollard's video from last week, and Damien McKenzie, and all these great kickers. You're choosing Marnie.
Yeah,
You're choosing Marnie right now because Marnie played well.
Marnie played well, and I'm glad for him. He deserved it. It's about time. Read my message, guys. What time are we leaving?
After the rugby game tonight. We'll decide.
We
We'll see.
decide. The rugby game ends at about 11 o'clock our time.
Then we might just relax a
Might
second.
take an hour or two, have a quick snooze, and then afterwards hit the road because it is holidays in Switzerland, and there'll be a lot of people on the way down to Italy for the holidays. So
We've got to go through the longest car tunnel in the world.
yeah, so we've got to go through that tunnel. So that's going to be tough, but we'll probably leave at about 1. I would say about 1, huh? 1-ish.
There you go. That's what I say. If you cuck, you cuck. If you're good, you're good.
Exactly.
I've seen games of Willie this season that have been excellent, but the last 2-3 games, especially in the final
He didn't play well.
was terrific.
Didn't play well in the final, but none of the Bulls played well in the final.
De Carlo, yes. Everybody's glad for Marnie. See, that's the difference. I don't root against anybody at the
No.
Springboks.
No.
I'm a Sharks fan. I don't root against anybody at the Springboks.
No,
But if you play well, you play well.
no.
But listen here. My eyes don't lie. If you play shit, you play shit. But today, Marnie was class.
Marnie was class,
Class.
and he deserves all the praise he gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but going back to, I think Marnie should start next week. You don't have to play Andre.
Now, I would
put Marnie in, and Andre comes from the bench. If you want,
I would always take Pollard on the bench because he's at a certain age.
Oh, he's not that old.
No, but I mean, you want to watch how the game develops, right?
Thanks, Lawrence.
If the game develops in the right direction, then it's okay. You don't need Pollard. If the game comes down to like at World Cup finals, 1 point, the next kick, a drop goal, anything like that, then you want Pollard on the field.
Yeah,
Because you want the other team to have the fear of God in them. We can't make a penalty because this bugger will make it.
especially if it's getting tight at the end.
Exactly. Because if you're how do you say it? If you're the opponents of the Springboks, right? It's 12-12. The Springboks have got the ball. It's 3 minutes to go. They get over halfway line. As the defending team, you fucking get the shakes, man. You like a drug addict that hasn't had his fix for about a month.
Yeah. Chris Buerta, what's your guys' opinion on our future number 9? That's a tough one. Ooh, get the thing away there. Like. Now that was our biggest concern since months, I think.
Yeah. Look, Morne had his chance today, and I didn't take it. I don't think he take it.
I didn't think he took it.
I still put Grant Williams,
Faf,
and Kobus ahead of him right now.
yeah.
And I don't see who else we've got. I think that's our biggest problem position. I still think we've got less problems on the fly-off position as we have on the scrum-off position.
Yes, scrum off is
But let's see what happens now during the summer. How's Faf doing?
Yeah.
Look, I don't care. I'd still take Kobus with me, even though he's 37, 38, maybe even 39 by then. I don't know how old the bug is going to be. But Kobus
He's
is
35
solid.
or 36 now. 35, I think, now.
So 37 is not an age.
No.
It's not an age anymore. Faf. See, Faf is also one that if, depending on who you're playing,
Yeah.
Faf can kick.
But what do you guys think? Who do you guys think should take?
Well, we
this
had a
number?
poll.
We had a poll.
And Grant-
Grant Williams won that one. Faf got into second.
Kobus was third and Morno was fourth. Or was that the other way around?
Other way around. But I don't know. It's a tough. That's the position
That scares me the most.
that scares me. But I think
Worries me the most.
it's our weakest. We're not
Yes.
the strongest. All the other positions, I think we have.
I mean, if I'm looking at, let's just say our biggest rival is New Zealand, right? Always has been.
they got three.
Now,
great
if you look at, you've got Roygard,
yeah,
you've got Ratima,
and nothing.
and Notham. They've got three great scrum offs. Any one of them play the beginning of the game.
Doesn't matter.
Is New Zealand, you comfortable?
Yeah. Alias thinks Faf.
If South Africa, you see, I haven't seen Faf for a while.
Yes, we haven't seen.
No one's seen Faf for a while. We put out an APB on him. He went missing for a half a season.
That's a tough one. I think that's our weakest position.
There's no other young scrum offs I see coming through right now. But in 2 years' time, there might be somebody coming through. You don't know.
You don't know.
But right now, I must probably go
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams, Faf, Kobus.
Good one, Chris. Grant by a mile. 9 HDF 2.
I think so too. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's our
I
pick.
go
I'd go Grant.
Grant, Faf, Kobus.
But listen here, the URC, the last couple of games, Grant, I think one must have been injured because
Yes.
he didn't play at all.
No.
Jaden, no.
No, look, don't mention Hendrickson. At the moment, they need to go back.
Ambrosi Papier, we forgot about Mr. Papier, Vic.
Papier.
Ambrosi, he didn't have a bad season, Vic. He didn't have a bad season.
Okay, let's go this way. Kobus falls out because he'll be too old. Just say it on prom. Then I take Papier as 3 before I take Jaden Hendrickson. Jaden Hendrickson and Jordan Hendrickson next season in the URC.
They must have
sensational
seasons.
Well, the next 2 seasons have to be solid and sensational for them to get back in the flow. I don't think they're out forever.
No, I mean they're young. I mean
They're
Jordan
young.
is 23, Jaden is 25. Still in there.
But
Thanks out for that, Elias Ambrosi Papier.
Papier, Papier, yeah. I mean, it's like with the kickers. What about Goosen?
Mr. Goosen.
He kicks
The
well
Goose.
as well.
He kicks well as well.
I mean, South Africa will always have options.
Yes.
Always have options.
So stress
Get
ball
my
going.
my stress ball, I need that. But listen, you guys, thanks for all the input. We've much appreciated for everybody that's been in, and
Thanks for everybody for joining us for the time. It's been amazing. You guys are amazing. And don't forget, always get into the chat because that's what makes this show so much fun for us.
Exactly.
We are just 2 normal guys, rugby lovers.
whoa, time out.
Okay, we're 2 guys.
No, one normal and one majorly opgefokt.
We just love our rugby. We're not analysts. We just love rugby and we love your guys' opinion as well. So don't forget, we will be live next week.
And no. Lawrence asked the question, what time tonight? We're going to go live at 9:15.
9:45 for the French game. Yes.
For the French rugby final between Bordeaux and Toulouse. Should be an epic battle.
Yes, it's going to be interesting.
Ooh!
Ooh!
We love Faf.
We love Faf.
We're South African bias. We're Springbok bias.
But Dupont is mustard, man. Ooh, let's
put it this way.
That's a good question for a poll.
That's a good question for a poll. That's one we got to keep in our head for next week. Don't forget, next week we will be live once again for the Italy match. Pre-game show, main event.
We're going for the New Zealand game.
We're doing England, Argentina.
England,
We're doing
Argentina.
the Lions.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm doing the Lions on Wednesday.
You're doing the Lions on Wednesday. We're going to do the Argentina, England game. I think that is like at 11 o'clock in the evening, Central European time. We're going to do the New Zealand against France game. I still see there's still Scotland against them, but we're not going to do that one against
we'll see.
The Maoris.
Listen, you guys, if you hit the notification button, you'll know before time.
That's that
everything's
little
coming.
bell on the side there. If you
There
don't
you
know.
go. most important buttons is hit the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the little bell there.
Yeah.
Guys, see you later. We are off.
Yeah,
we're going to have a little break.
Little break.
And we'll see you at 9 o'clock, or otherwise we'll see you next week. And don't forget, midweek, our Rugby Update show will also be out.
And then tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, if everything goes well,
Somewhere on the road
we
to
will
Italy, somewhere in a highway restaurant, we're going to find some Wi-Fi, and we're going to be live quickly for the morning show. Check it out. Guys, love you lots. Thanks for everything.
Take care, man.
See you guys. Ciao, ciao.
Peace.